Hi, I'm Gajanjan from class KFI2. Today I'm going to talk about the personal loan features. The first feature we're going to talk about is fixed installment. Your monthly repayment amount remains the same throughout the loan tenure. No guarantor or collateral. The loans are unsecured, so you do not need to provide an asset or a guarantor to apply. The third one is convenient application. You can apply the loan instantly through the MAE app or the Maybank to you website. And then the fourth one is fast approval. Customers who have their salaries credited directly to a Maybank account can get the fast approval. The fifth feature is no processing or stamping fees. There are no upfront fees for the processing or stamping document. The flexible loan amount and tenor. You can borrow between 5,000 ringgit to 100,000 ringgit with a repayment period of 2 to 6 years. And then the profit rates. The interest or profit rate is based on the loan amount with a lower rate for loan amounts. As of late 2025 rate, we can count as 5,000 ringgit to 20,000 ringgit, 8% of PA, and then to 20,000 1 ringgit to 50,000 ringgit, it's 7% of PA, and then 50,000 1 ringgit to 100,000 ringgit, 6.5 PA. And then the last one is optional insurance. You can opt for a protection plan cover to your outstanding financing in the event of an unfortunate circumstance. Let's see what are the Maybank benefits for personal loan. Unsecured loan. A Maybank personal loan does not require a guarantor or any collateral, such as a car or property. And then the second one is fixed monthly repayments. The loan has a fixed monthly installment schedule, making it easier for you to manage your budget. Third one, no stamping or processing fees. Maybank advertise no fees for processing the loan application or stamping the loan documents. The fourth one is fast approval and disbursement. For existing Maybank customers whose salaries are credited to a Maybank account, the application can be proceeded quickly with the funds disbursed to your account. Easy online application. You can apply for a personal loan conveniently through the Maybank to you website or the MAE app. Optional insurance protection. The loan includes optional personal care insurance to cover the outstanding balance in case of an unforeseen event. Trade points rewards. In some cases, the approval loan amount may be covered into trade points, which can be redeemed for various rewards. Early settlement flexibility. The bank has revised its policy and no longer charges a penalty for early loan settlements. Okay, now we're gonna see about the eligibility. So the person who wanna take the personal loan should be 21 to 60 years old. They must be as a Malaysian citizen. Their income should be 3,500 per month or 42,000 per year, and with the requirement documents. If they want to take the personal loan, they should bring their IC and then 1 month salary slip. And then self-employee must bring their 6-month bank statement and copy of their registration certificate. For the tax information, they should be prepare the BE form with the official tax receipt for both self-employed and then their salary employed lah. And then the third thing is the confirmation letter also be required for the thing for taking the personal loan. And then the optional is latest 3-month saving account activity and then current account statements. Now we're going to look at the terms and conditions. Monthly payment. Monthly payment are fixed for the entire loan tenure, calculated based on the fixed interest rate applied to the loan amount. The second, payment method. Multiple methods are available with the variable standing instruction, BSI, or auto debit from your Maybank account, being the most common. Other methods include the online payment via Maybank to you, cash, check, or deposit at the branches, or employer salary deduction. The third thing is late payment. Late payment charge is typically 1% per annum on the amount in the arrears, calculated from the overdue date until the full monthly payment is made. The fixed interest or interest rate of the loan itself generally remains unchanged. The fourth, profit rate changes. The loan or financing is usually based on the fixed interest or profit rate. However, the bank reserves the right to vary the precise rate at any time by giving a notice. If the rate changes, your fixed monthly payment amount will typically be revised. Bankruptcy. You must not be an undischarged bankrupt and must not have any bankruptcy proceeding filed or pending against you at the time of application. Becoming bankrupt during the tenure is considered an event of default, which gives the bank the right to demand immediate repayment of the full outstanding loan amount. Okay, as I told you before in the features, now we're going to talk about the interest rate. So once you are borrowing money, like you are taking a personal loan from Maybank, they are providing you the interest rate from 5,000 to 20,000 amount. You will be getting 8% of the interest rate, and then 20,000 1 ringgit to 50,000, you're gonna get the 7% of interest rate. And then from 50,000 1 ringgit to 100,000 ringgit, you're gonna pay back the interest rate 6% 6.5% of interest rate. That's it.
Hi everyone, I'm Eileen. Today I want to present the Maybank education loan. Let's start with our unsecured education loan option, which is due if you don't have the collateral. This is the quicker path to the financing. The maximum financial amount is the 150,000 with a maximum tenure of the 50 years or until age 50. With everywhere come first because this is the unsecured profit rate is the based on your risk profit. Typically, the approved time is faster due to the less documentation. We also offer the benefit of an interest-only repayment period during your study pass and education 6 months, providing a substandard grace period before full repayment begins. Please note that a call borrower or the guarantee is usually required of this option. For those who require a much higher financing amount and have acceptable collateral, we offer the secure education loan. With the collateral, you can obtain financing up to the 400,000 or more, and the repayment tenure is significantly longer, up to the 30 years or the age 70. The key financial advantage here is the typically lower profit rate, as the loan is the secure. However, be awarded that the approval time is longer because it includes the evaluation and the legal process of the collateral. Just like the unsecured option, repayment starts with the interest only during study past 6 months, and the maximum loan margin can go up to the 150 of the collateral value. Moving on the core benefit of the Maybank education loan, our loan is a truly comprehensive. It provides a higher financing amount up to the 400,000 and the competitive margin of the financing. It covers enrollment at both local and overseas institutions, including the training program giving you global academic freedom. For longer term peace of mind, we offer the flexible repayment period of up to the 30 years of the flexible repayment scheme, tailored to your post-graduation income. The features are designed to ease the financing burden throughout your education journey. To ensure your qualification, please note that the access system eligible critical. First, you must be the Malaysian citizen. We have the age limit is the 18 until the defined for the undergraduate, and the 80 to the 45 for the postgraduate and the professional programmer. Quickly, the combined household income must be at least 5,000 per month. Finally, you must provide the proof of the admission to the recognized lower or the overseas institution, and the programmer must be approved by the relevant authorities like MQA or the MOHE. Address the cost or the charges, which is the highly favorable. I press to analyze that is the not processing fee of this loan. Furthermore, that is the not treatment of the early settlement, allowing you to pay off your loan as soon as you are able without including extra cost. The only administrative fee is the model D for the letter of offer. We would like to share the document required for Maybank education loan. First, we will need the copy for the NRIC for the main applicant, that the student, and also for the joint borrower is there is one. If you are the apprentice student, you will need to provide your admission or enrollment letter for the university for institution, along with the cost-free schedule, either by year or by semester. For those who are already studying, we will need your last academic or exam result as well as the current course fee schedule. And finally, if you are applying for secure financing using collateral, you will need to submit documents related for the collateral. This could include property type deal, significant for fixed deposit, or SB statement. Let's look at the key feature of the house key. First, no down payment is required. This helps remove a major barrier to the home ownership. The tenure can go out of the 35 years or until the age of the 70, with even come first. You have the option to purchase the property after just 1 year. For up to the 3 guarantors are allowed to help strengthen your application. It also the Sharia compliance based on the Ijara Mutahiyah bin Tamil concept. This is the zero payment required during the construction period, with given your time to prepare financially. Lastly, your rental amount is fixed for the first 5 years. After that, there will be a 2% annual increase in rental. Start by sharing some of the benefits for the house key. It makes home ownership more accessible, especially for first-time buyer. One of the bigger advantages is that it offers the predictable cost with the purchase price locked in from day one. It also helps you to manage your cash flow, as there is a not upfront payment required. You will have a flexible to either buy the property later or continue renting. The entry process is fully digital and can be done through the Maybank owner portal. And finally, if you decide not to proceed with the purchase, you have the option to walk away after a fixed rental period with no penalty. Next, I want to share the key eligible requirement for the Maybank housing loan under the home key. To apply, you must be between the age for 18 and 17 years old. Only Malaysian citizens are eligible for this loan. You can have up to 3 guarantors who must be between 18 and 17 years old. Applicant must not have more than one exceeding house financing. Guarantors are typically requirements for immediately family member, such as the spouse, parents, living or children. The property you are the interest in must be illegal, which means it must be form of the approval development or either newly built or under construction. I'd like to share some of important information about the fee and charge included in the Maybank House Key Housing Loan. First, when you sign up for the House Key Housing Loan, you need to provide a security deposit equivalent to 3-month rental. The good news is this is the refundable. Next, there is the same duty free for 10 ringgit per copy, although this amount may vary depending on your status. Moving on the legal fee, they are charged a term the purchase of the property. The fees are based on the Solicitor Remuneration Order 2007 this year along with the other disbursement. If there are any late payment, please be aware that the 1% per annum charge will be applied to any overdue amount. One great benefit of this housing loan is that there are not processing fee and not early settlement of prepayment fee, which can save your quick a bit over time. Lastly, if you require a notice to settlement, a fee for 50 ringgit will be charged. Today I will be talking about the Maybank Home Key Housing Loan and its main term and condition. This program helps people own home more easily with flexible financing. The property must come from the participating development, whether new, under construction or completed unit. Subsale property are not allowed unless approved by Maybank. You need to pay a 3 refundable deposit which will be returned if there are not outstanding payment or damage. Monthly payments start after you get the property and they are not payment during the construction. There also a short break profit period for the VP day until the 21st for that month. During the tenancy, you must pay off the utility, maintenance, property tax and insurance of Takafu. After the first 5 years, you can renew the tenancy, but you need to inform the bank around 5 months before it ends. If you decide not to renew or buy, you must move out and select all outstanding payment. You are not allowed to sublet or leave the property without Maybank written consent. Only mirror revaluation are allowed. Margin change need bank approval. You also encouraged to employ a nominal for the inheritance proposal. For settlement, you may pay in the cash, refinance or sell the property. If not, net gain belong to you but are subject for the RPGT. This statement follow the Ijara Mutahiyah bin Tamil contract and Islamic let that end with ownership transfer to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Tarnina Bubalen from DFI2. Today I will be presenting about the RHB Bank Personal Loan, which is one of the most popular personal financial options offered by RHB Bank Malaysia. The general features: the RHB Bank Personal Loan offering financial amounts of up to 300,000 depending on the product selected. It provides variable profit rates started as low as 5.35% per annum and has a flexible repayment tenure up to 10 years. One of the best part is that no guarantor is required for most loans. In addition, RHB offers a fast approve and disbursement process, making it very convenient for applications. The general benefit of RHB Bank. There are several benefits of RHB's personal loan. Firstly, it can be used for debt consolidation, allowing customers to combine all the debts into one monthly payment. Secondly, a maintenance early, no guarantor or collateral in requirement. The loan also comes with fast approval, sometimes even within 24 hours for eligible application. Moreover, RHB also provide Sharia complement personal financing. For those who prefer Islamic banking principles. Finally, repayment is made easy and convenient through salary deduction, auto debt or biro angsa for civil servant. Now, the general eligibility requirement of RHB Bank. To apply, application must be Malaysian citizen aged between 21 and 55 years old. They must be salaried, self-employed or commission earned with a minimum income of 3,000 per month. Application must also have worked for at least 6 months as proven by their EPF statement. Now, the term and condition of RHB Bank. Monthly payment are made through salary deduction or auto debit. Customers must ensure payment are made on time. If no, interest may revert to the prevailing rate. If the profit rate change, the bank may revise the monthly payment or adjust the financial installment amount. Application must also not be bankrupt or have any ongoing bankrupt proceedings. The interest rate of RHB Bank. For the private sector, the variable rate start as low as 5.60% per annum. Flat rate equivalent to 2.96 percentage, and flat rate options start from 7.47 percentage per annum, and variable equivalent 13.75 percentage. For the civil sector, the flat rate is as low as 5.35 percentage per annum, variable equivalent 2.82 percentage. For Islamic personal in financial, variable rates start from 5.60 percentage per annum or flat rate 2.96 percentage per annum.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Agalya. Today I'm going to talk about education loan. First, the features is for extension coverage, the loan covers a wide range of full-time and part-time courses approved by relevant government bodies for study at recognized local and international institutions like Polytechnic is a government and private is like Sunway something. Okay, second is high financing limit. Applications can access financing ranging from a minimum of 20,000 up to a maximum of 500,000. Third is flexible repayment. RHB offers convenience repayment options with terms and conditions designed to provide flexibility. And for the fourth is overseas remittance service. For students studying abroad, RHB provides convenient student FX service for tuition fees and living expenses at competitive foreign exchange rate, which mean in foreign. And last one is integrated student ecosystem. This digital solution for educational institution can include benefit for students and parents, such as cashless payment via MySiswa debit card and the ability for parents to track expenses and pay fees online. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the benefit of education loan in RHB. First, it access to quality education. The primary benefit is to bridging the financial gap, making quality higher education accessibility for many students. Second is financial burden alleviation, spreading the cost of education over an extended period helps aviation immediate financial strain on families. Third is potential for better career opportunities. By enabling students to obtain higher qualifications, the loan helps enhance their future employer and earning potential. Fourth is building credit history. Responsible management and timely repayment of the loan can help students build a positive credit score for futures financial needs. For example, is a house and vehicle loan something. And last is special privilege. The associate MySiswa debit cards offers additional perks such as no annual fees, zero charges for cash withdrawals at RHB ATM, and exclusive discounts at various merchants like F&B, lifestyle, education related outlets. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the eligibility to take an education loan in RHB. First, the criteria is main applicant must be student, detail must be a Malaysian citizen or permanent resident and generally 18 years old or above. Must have secure admission to a college or university recognized by the Malaysia government. Second is criteria, the guarantor, a co-borrower, which is like parent, sibling, relative, is typically required and must be demonstrate dedicated repayment capacity with a stable income. Third is eligible courses. The loan covers full-time and part-time courses that are approved by the Ministry of Education and the Public Service Department. And last is eligible institution. The government will be provided to the Malaysia government institution like Polytechnic, not for the private, only for the government. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the requirement. Okay, first is applicant ages must be a Malaysia citizen with a minimum age of 18 years old, as we all know. Second is residency, must have a clear permanent residence, which means in Malaysia. Third is citizenship, must be a Malaysian citizenship. And the fourth is institution acceptance. You need an acceptance letter from the vocational or higher education institution, which means like if you are offered from a polytechnic, then you are required a letter from the polytechnic to take the loan. Another one is the final one is income proof. For salary application, proof of income is required. Okay, now let's look at the banking fees. For the ATM withdrawal fees, at RHB ATM are free, but fees apply for withdrawals at other local or foreign banks. Second is zero transactions, may have fees depending on the account type and number of transactions. Third is check fees, fees for dishonest checks, stop payments, and other check-related service apply. And last one is credit card cash advance fees. A fees of 5% or a minimum of 15 ringgit will be charged for cash advance.
Moving on the key features, RHB offer flexible loan package, including full flexible and semi-flexible option, as well as Sharia compliant shoes. You can also withdraw extra payment anytime with an additional fees. The loan offer long tenure up to 35 years, which help make monthly payment more manageable. It even includes renovation financing, and the application process is very easy, available online or through the mobile apps. In short, the RHB housing loan gives the customer flexible, convenient, and affordable in owning or upgrading their homes. And now I will be presenting about the RHB house loan. The RHB house loan is designed to help Malaysians buy their dream house with flexible and convenient financial options. Some of the main benefits include: firstly, interest savings. By paying extra, you can reduce your principal and save more on interest. Next, secondly, financial flexible. You can access extra funds when needed, which give you peace of mind. It also offers reduced upfront costs, especially for the first time home buyers, and it's help simplify your financial by combining both home purchase and renovation costs into one loan.
Okay, now let's look at the eligibility to take a housing loan in RHB. First, the age minimum of 18 years old. The maximum loan tenure is generally up to 35 years, or until the application reaches 17 years old, which is earlier. Okay, nationality open to Malaysians. For foreigners or specific condition may apply, such as participation in the Malaysian My Second Home program or having a Malaysian spouse. Third is employment status. Both salaries, employees and self-employed individuals are eligible to apply. And fourth is credit worth. Applicants should ensure their total monthly commitments, including the new home loan, do not exceed a certain percentage of their income. So the bank will accept your debit service ratio. The final one is property type. Loans are available for complete and under construction residential properties in both primary and secondary markets. Okay, the terms and conditions to take a housing loan in RHB is the prompt payments. Borrowers must pay monthly installment or interest promptly by the due date. Failure to do so may result in additional interest charges on the outstanding amount. Second is property as security. The property being financed serves as security collateral for the loan or financing. Third is governing law. The terms and conditions are governed and construct in accordance with Malaysian laws. And amendments is RHB may amend the terms and conditions by providing at least 21 days prior written notice. The last one is legal action. Legal action, including foreclosure and bankruptcy proceeding, may be initiated if the borrower fails to make payment obligations after due notice. Okay, for the fees and charges, late penalty fee 1% per annum on the outstanding amount. Second, redemption statement fee RM50 for per request. And early statement fee is 1% on the outstanding amount if you pay off the loan within the lock-in period, typically in 3 years lah. And the fourth is letter for EPF withdrawal fee is RM20 ringgit per request, and withdrawal fee is no fee for the Malaysian full flexi home loan, and even for the processing fee also same, no fee for the Malaysian full flexi home loan.
We're going to see which one is the best bank for the personal loan, RHB or Maybank. I would like to say it's RHB because let's see the reasons here. Lower income needed. RHB lets people to apply with a monthly income of RM3,000, which is easier to meet than Maybank's RM3,500. And then the second reason, longer time to pay. RHB give you up to 10 years to repay the loan compared to Maybank's 6 years. And then higher loan amount. You can borrow up to 300,000 with the RHB compared to RM100,000 with Maybank. And then the fourth reason, best for government staffs. RHB has a special very low rate financing packages, especially designed for civil servants for government staffs. And then the fifth reason is cheaper over time. RHB uses the reducing balance method. This means the interest you pay goes down as you repay the loan amount. And then the sixth thing is great for combining debts. RHB strongly promotes its loan as a tool help to you combine all your other debts like credit cards or other loans into a single and simple lower monthly payment. Okay, we choose RHB for the educational loan compared to the Maybank. Let's see the reasons why we choose RHB Bank, which is better. No high family income barrier. It's easy to qualify for the loan, unlike Maybank, which is required the family to earn RM5,000 per month. And then the second reason is bigger the loan amount. This is the highest unsecured amount quoted, giving you much more money than Maybank's RM150,000 secured limit for your educational needs. Integrated student system. This system makes things easier and student can use cashless payment and parent can track their spending. Free ATM withdrawal. Student can save money because there is no withdrawal fees for the students. And then help for studying abroad. It simplifies sending money if the student is studying internationally, a service Maybank doesn't specifically highlight. And then wide cost coverage. This ensures maximum flexibility, allowing the loan to be used for a wide range of studies and institutions. Now we're moving on to the housing loan. Still we chooses RHB. Let's see the reasons. Full financial flexibility. You can pay extra on your loan when you have the spare cash, and you can take that extra cash money back out anytime without extra fees. And then the second thing is maximum interest saving. When you pay extra, that money immediately lowers your loan balance, so the bank charges you less interest overall. The third thing is wider property selection. The loan can be used for a brand new houses primary market and existing house sub-sale secondary market. The fourth one is hidden fees. The RHB full Flexi Home does not charge a fee just to set up the loan processing fee or a fee to take out your extra payment, no withdrawal fee. The fifth one is renovation financing, which means RHB offers packages let you to combine the cost of buying the house and cost of renovating it into a single loan. And then the sixth reason is suits all income types. The application is open to regular salaried employed as well as those who are self-employed or gig workers.